showing off small hacks that make life in the big city more comfortable. 28-year-old Mark Lorenzo Permalino, more commonly known as Enzo, has some creative ideas about how to live large in 22 square meters.
So, this is where I live. Welcome to my home, Casa Enzo. Since it came with stairs and low headroom siya dito, I decided na magdagdag ng parang mga pang baby protector. Kasi it's kind of sharp edge and medyo dangerous siya if you hit your head, which happens more often than not. More of 4 feet lang tong part na to. But it's okay lang for me kasi I use this part naman for sleeping, resting.
At 22 square meters, Enzo's loft is about the size of 2 car parking lots. But for now, living small suits him. It's close to his job in IT in Manila's financial district, and he can afford the rent. But Enzo has bigger housing dreams for the future.
I would say a 2-bedroom condo. I want it to be here in Makati. But if we're being realistic, it could be around the Mandaluyong, Pasig area. Mahal talaga here. So, yung mga pre-selling ng mga condo units around, let's say, Chino Roses na pinapatayo can start around 12 million already, and that's not even 2 bedrooms.
Like many other Manila millennials, Enzo is finding that climbing the property ladder is going to be a challenge. Median home prices in Manila are up to 25 times the annual median income of a Filipino household. A new home in the Philippine capital costs more than double one that is located outside the Metro Manila region.
So the prices of housing now in the market that you see is around 4 to 5 million. That's the lowest that you can see. And for you to be able to afford that, you should be earning an income of around 95,000 pesos, or that's about $1,700 US, more or less, every month.
On average, Filipino workers in select industries earned 18,423 pesos, or about $330 US monthly in 2022. It's still possible for Gen Zs and millennials to aspire to home ownership in Manila. For instance, software developers in information services earn around 70,595 pesos, or about $1,260 US per month.
Since the Gen Z are able to create new wealth from the technology, they are global citizens. They are more professional, I guess, compared to the previous generation. So, yung earning capacity nila is higher. So, I guess that would enable them to afford bigger houses. Just start saving. You can start with pre-selling because the prices then are lower. But if you do pre-selling, you find a good developer company.
4 million na condo, diba? Na pre-selling, that's kind of a steal. And because of what I want na 2-bedroom, I really have to save a lot for it.
Enzo has been searching for his dream home, and he says the best way to find affordable property is through research.
Everything you see on social media, at least for the advertisements, or on the flyers, or on your real estate agents that are trying to bug you to buy a condo, it's not what it is. You really have to dig a lot, you have to ask around in order to have the housing that you want.
To comfortably afford what he wants, Enzo is trying to save 500,000 pesos, or nearly $9,000 US. He's already halfway to his goal. Enzo's video blogs of life in Manila earn him up to $200 US a month. He also tries to save 10% of his salary. Rent for the city loft, utilities, transport, and food takes up 50,000 pesos, or nearly $900 US. But Enzo thinks he can move into his own space in 2 years.
I do have my funds distributed sa iba't ibang banks. At least kahit paikutin man lang siya sa iba't ibang digital bank, para man lang yung interest niya is a lot better than just having it sit there in the traditional bank. Eventually, I want to have side hustles like some online jobs, or I can provide some maybe coding or developing on the side, or probably video editing and graphic design. Right now, I can't do that because I don't have any equipment.
Enzo hails from Baguio City, a 5-hour drive in the mountainous north of Manila, known for its cold weather all year round. He moved to Manila after college in 2017 for better job opportunities.
And I really dreamt of living here. There are a lot of people who are debating that life is better in the province. I really like it here. Daming opportunity here compared to the provinces. The rate also of the salary, it's a lot higher. Mas mura in terms of food, pero the cost of living in the provinces now are also inflating. So when you talk about Baguio, it's a highly urbanized city. Before, it would be considered na parang sobrang steal ng amount na makukuha mo doon for like 8,000 pesos. But now, not anymore.
Enzo sees himself settling in Manila for the next 2 decades. He's hoping to have family members live with him eventually. Being away from family and having no one to call during an emergency has been a concern. So are Manila's traffic and hot weather.
Tapos kasi it's a loft, kailangan mo talaga ng maraming air power para mapalamig siya.
But Enzo has been enjoying the experience of living in the capital city and the convenience of access to things that he wants. For him, the benefits of living in Manila outweigh moving back to his hometown.
It comes with an additional cost of living, pero parang in the grand scheme of things, you can kind of justify also, depending on your job. And in my case, it pays a lot better.